me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the Lord the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all funny game to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screamin' lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to the Roxamore Sports Network for this playoff edition of the Steel City Kickers League. We pick up action here in the top of the second with the score, Hellcatz 3, Diva Dolls 0, with 2 outs and a runner on second base. My name is Michael Costa, with always Max Keever. Max, how are you doing on this very humid afternoon?
I was just about to say, I'm sweating over here, man. But it's all good. It's all good. Glad to be back here with you guys. As always, thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore broadcast. And look at that. Save that. Brings us up to 4-0. Hellcatz in the lead. Last points was by Dan Clan. First one by Dan Clan. Then by number 23, Winnie. And I didn't catch the second name there. But so far, the Hellcatz have 4-0 over the Diva Dolls, which is a shock because the Diva Dolls are usually the first ones to start scoring high. But we shall see, Mike. We shall see.
And with the playoffs, the Hellcatz are the 5 seed and Diva Dolls are the number 4 seed. As that kick goes right to third, Aaron's got it. She tries to get Special K off the base. Smart play knowing her speed, but they do sacrifice, and now bases are loaded for the Hellcatz. This could be danger for the Diva Dolls early on in this game.
Absolutely. And that last one was by Akira. And there we have it. Safe. 2
more runs as D for the Diva Dolls is unable to catch that ball. 6-0 Hellcatz.
How about that? How about that? Number 11, Special K, ran it in there. Followed by, if I could just get the name there, it looks like possibly 7. How about that? And yes.
Could be 8, Max. And it is. 8 runs for the Hellcatz. This is a disaster for the Diva Dolls.
Yeah, Wreck-It living up to her name as she was the last one to run in there. Wrecking the scoreboard, 8-0, which is a major surprise, Mike, considering the Diva Dolls, again, they are a fantastic team. Usually they're the first ones to put the gap on the scoreboard, but lo and behold, 8-0, top of the second. A little bit of a discussion going on here on the field with the Diva Dolls.
Yeah, coming into this game, especially when the Diva Dolls with their record of 4-3, we expected this to be a good game. We did not expect it to get out of whack this early.
Absolutely, absolutely. Diva Dolls taking back the field. And as you said, Mike, it is a humid day, but man, there's an excessive amount of mosquitoes out here as well. I'm getting chewed up here for you guys. But as always, thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports broadcast for the Steel City Kickers. Diva Dolls going with Hellcatz. Right now, Hellcatz in the lead, 8-0. Here in the top of the second.
Yeah, we might have to send it again. Because it was up. Okay.
And I'm trying to get a good reading on who's doing the kicking right now. I'm not so good with matching names up with the faces. And, ooh, why does she hesitate?
You know, Max, one of the reasons I think she hesitated there is because Dee has really struggled this game with catching some of these 1.5 balls. And it's been an adventure out there for her today.
That it has. Hellcatz taking third base and second base. Oh, actually, I take that back. Referee, once again, with those special eyes.
Yeah,
but,
sorry, Max.
First base and second base.
Yeah, what happened was the ball was kicked. It was in foul territory, and the catcher was unable to firmly grasp it in her hand. So what had happened was it ended up being a foul ball. That last one was fair, and now we have bases loaded.
Mike, that's an ugly position to be in, though. The 8-0 here on the top of the second. I believe they are still doing the mercy rule. Am I correct?
I believe they are correct, and that last one was fouled as well. So we have runners going back to first and second.
All right, Cooper's just itching to get on third base there as she's holding second base at the moment. And it looks like she is, yeah. That ball goes nowhere except for into the hands of the Diva Dolls, as the Diva Dolls now take the kick.
And if nothing else, that gives Diva Dolls confidence. Hey, we had a rough inning. We had a couple drop balls. But now, hey, we know we caught it. We can get it out of our system. And we can go back to being the powerful team, as you say, that they are. This Winnie pitches now right down the plate. And they're doing the bunch strategy. And it doesn't work on this one as we have our first strike of the at-bat.
That's number 10, Amani, doing the kicking right now, served by Winnie. And that counted, I guess. No, actually it did not.
Yes,
No, I stand corrected. Okay,
yeah.
It did.
Yes.
I didn't see the referee say safe, but lo and behold, it counted. To me, it looked like it was kind of on the foul side, but that one definitely was. Number 21 here going in for the kick. That is Nye. Short for.
Hey, you take it over for this game. Okay. Take it over. We'll switch. I'll do 2 and 4.
Okay. Winnie serving the pitch here to Nye. And so far, the score remains 8-0. Diva Dolls have a chance here to climb themselves back up on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
we shall see.
But if Winnie's going to keep throwing strikes like that and getting those strikeouts,
yeah,
maybe a quick evening.
Provided the weather doesn't change anything up, we got more games coming up after this, so stay tuned for that if Diva Dolls and Hellcatz aren't your thing. But we shall see. I mean, right now the weather is it's hard to get a good reading on it so far, but we'll let you know. It's humid.
And we do want to let our viewers know, just like last week, if the rain does pick up, we will finish this game and we're out of here.
Hopefully not, though.
Why is that? Why are we out of here?
And we are out of here because we spent a lot of money on this equipment, and we cannot afford to lose any of it.
Yeah, we need to get it like a trail or something like that. That'd be great. Here we go. Bottom of the second. Diva Dolls going up against Hellcatz. This pitch being served by Winnie to... Ooh, can't get a number on her. At least not yet, but I'll let you know shortly.
That is Beth, the lockdown first baseman for the Diva Dolls.
And... Ooh! Almost caught there by Special K. And it looks like Diva Dolls have their first point here as they make it home. And that they do. Beautiful run there by Nye. First point for the Diva Dolls here in the bottom of the second.
I like this strategy by Nicole to stay on second base after she was thrown out to try to confuse the Hellcats.
So now we are 1 below 8 for the Diva Dolls. Winnie serving the pitch here. And a simple kick, effective. As Diva Dolls take first and second base.
A close play there at second, but Beth was able to stay on the bag. Thank goodness she did, because they had the second baseman had her foot on the bag.
This K, special K. Oh, no. Number 45 for the Diva Dolls makes it home. Woo-wee. Man, that is Beth. Beth ran in, which brings us up to 2 points for the Diva Dolls. So it's now 8-2 game.
If you like defense, this is not the game for you. But we do got to say that sun is out. It is bright. And those left fielders are really struggling to come down with that ball today.
Yeah, that it is. Yeah, Special K is usually pretty magnetic with these balls when it comes flying over to her. But 2 times it slipped out of her hand and unfortunately costed the team a little bit. But there we have it yet again. It looks like we have our 3rd point here, and that we do. 4th point.
And Diva Dolls able to cut the lead in half here. And now a timeout for the Hellcats.
That run was in by Kelly, the last one. Number 9 for the Diva Dolls. See, this is the type of stuff I love to see, Mike. This is the type of stuff I love to see. A close game. Well, I can't really say it's close, but it's half. The score's halved. And that indicates a lot of good strength and strategy there by the Diva Dolls. They climb back up on the scoreboard here. We shall see how long it lasts, though.
Yeah, with this defense played by both teams today, this could be a very long game.
Mike, I know this podcast has a reputation for having a lot of spiders, but right now the spiders aren't doing their job. I'm getting bit left and right by these mosquitoes. So, whew. Man, it is a miserable day out here, but once again, as always, thank you guys for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports broadcast on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Beautiful, visually, hot, nonetheless, but love to cover this game for you guys. And look at that ball right into the hand. Oh, never mind. I spoke way too soon. As the Diva Dolls get their 5th point. How about that? Brought to you by number 29, to look like, for the Diva Dolls.
Chance with the beautiful kick there out to left field. And the Diva Dolls know what they're doing at this point. They know the left fielders are struggling out there. Just keep hitting it out there until they can prove we can catch this ball.
Absolutely. Yeah, good run there by Chance, which is actually number 79. Lions are playing tricks on me there. Diva Dolls holding second base.
Will Chance take the chance to go home? She will not.
Yeah, she's on third base. Right now, she has a chance to bring the score up to 6. But we shall see. 6-8. Diva Dolls just trailing behind here on the Hellcats. Hellcats still high and mighty by 2 points, or 3 points rather. Actually 2 points. What am I saying? And that ball is caught. Threat put away.
Can we get a score check real quick?
Here we are. Top of the 3rd. 5-8. Okay.
There's the first out of the top of the 3rd with the score Hellcats 8, Diva Dolls 5.
And, ooh!
Chance tried to use her leg to block it, but she can't. And Winnie there thought about 3rd, but it was actually the smart call to not go to 3rd.
I was about to say the same thing, Mike. I was afraid she was going to run to 3rd and chance it, but glad to see she didn't. Good judgment there by Winnie. Okay, so we were at the top of the 3rd here. Hellcats still in the lead. And and out.
Yeah, if that ball goes anywhere near Beth, you know she's going to get a nice grasp on it and not let that ball hit the ground.
Indeed, indeed. It looks like the Hellcats have a chance here to bring themselves up to 9 points as they hold third base. But we shall see. The ball is being served here by Kelly from the Diva Dolls. And as you can tell, looking by the kicker here, she's the utmost determination, and it looks like it's a... Oh, nope, never mind. So close, so close. A sigh of relief can be heard from way over here as the Diva Dolls now go up for the kick-in. Hellcats, a bit intimidated, I would say, at this point, as the score is just a 3-point difference here. Hellcats still in the lead, but they know what the Diva Dolls have in store. That kick is good as the Diva Dolls take first base. Winnie going up here for this. Oh! Avoided a collision, but missed the ball.
And a little confusion there, and they get at least one. Lots of confusion there.
Yeah, there's only room for one of us on that base. Good run, though. Good run. Diva Dolls hold down second base at this point. Nye. As Winnie serves the pitch. And I'm familiar with his face, just not familiar with the number that's going up right now, but I'll let you know shortly here. But for those of you that know and love the kicker, give her a shout out there in the comment section. As Winnie serves the pitch.
Yeah, right now the umpires are talking. They want to just double check to see if they got both outs or just one, and they do determine they only got one out there on second base.
Absolutely. Here at the top of the third. Pitch to be made, and ball's rolling, and no kick made there. That kick is not present. 2 times the charm, they say. All right, 3 times the charm, they say. And again, as always, thank you all for joining us here in the Roxamore Sports broadcast on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. As always, rain or shine, take the weather for where it is. It's a beautiful day. All right, nonetheless, that's enough pitching there as it progresses the Diva Dolls to first base.
Right into our adoring fans out there on the third base side.
You know, Mike, they all have food in their hands, and nobody was willing to catch that ball.
Luckily, one of them was able to get the ball right back to us.
Right now, Winnie serving the pitch here. First and second base being held down. No kick made there, and there we have it. Right up in there, and oh, in the hands briefly, but not long enough. Ooh, she makes it to third base safely. Safe call. A little bit of a discussion going on here, but seems like the referee is not really interested in making any special calls there. He calls it safe. As the Diva Dolls now have loaded bases. First, second, and third. With number 10, that is Nye. Amani.
And actually, Max, so a little bit of confusion there. So what happened was, that was, it's tough to explain.
Please do.
I will try my hardest. So, that ball was caught, and the runners did not go back to their original bases. So that's how they were able to get those last 2 outs. This game has been bonkers.
That it has. As a commentator, it caught me off guard, most certainly. But, hey, no skin off the Diva Dolls' nose, or bones rather. Right now, the score remains 8/5. Hellcatz in the lead.
And we have the speedy Special K up for the Hellcatz. It puts a little bit more power on this one. Normally she just goes that little bunt, but they have that scouted, so she decided to put a little remix on it. She gets the second base safely.
Indeed. Indeed with the speed. And Special K makes it a second base. And
A-Lock locks down that third base to get Special K out.
yeah, all too soon, all too soon. It's looking like a promising play there. And, ooh! There we have it. Hellcatz at it yet again. And safe. That is 2 points added to the Hellcatz name. 10/5. Score, once again, halved. But, woo, man. Diva Dolls definitely didn't like that one. 10/5.
We got
Out.
another close play at the plate. She's safe.
11/5.
They will gladly trade that run for an out. With 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And a beautiful catch there by Nay to end the top of the 4th. And Max, while we're here, we just want to let our viewers know that coming up on September 10th, 2022, Roxamore and Rox Landing presents Man on the Moon, headlined by Mr. David Mann, also known as Mr. Brown. He's been seen on BET's Meet the Browns and It's a Man's World. Event is hosted by Izzy For Real. Also performing Lillian Cannon and One Eye. Show again is September 10th. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30 at the UPMC Cooper Fieldhouse on the campus of Duquesne University. For tickets, visit www.rockcomedyshow.com. And we have a special announcement for everybody here at the Steel City Kickers. If you get a group package and come as a team, you will be recognized on stage during Man on the Moon.
Well, how about that? Gotta love it, gotta love it. All right, second base held down by the Diva Dolls right now.
Beth holding it down on second base.
And we've seen what Beth is capable of. So she has the potential to be that all-star for the Diva Dolls here. As the Diva Dolls take first base.
I like that, though, from Beth. She dared them to try to get her out. And she said, I ain't going anywhere. I'm going to make sure we get a second runner on first base.
Yeah, definitely good strategy. You can definitely tell Shauna was expecting her to make a run for third base, but good play there. And how about that? Question is she going home? Yes, she is going home.
She's safe at third.
Yeah.
Kelly
How about
is
that?
safe at third. Another run for the Diva Dolls as A-Lock gets the RBI.
That brings the Diva Dolls to 6 points under 11.
I know we like our defense here in the city of Pittsburgh, but sometimes the offense is pretty good too.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. A-Lock locking down on second base. And Mike, if you know the name of the person on third base.
That is Kelly.
Kelly, okay. As often as we cover these players, I just have not matched the names to the faces yet. Give me time, give me time.
I'll help you out on this one, Max. Chance is up the bat now.
All right. And we know Chance. She's a very competitive player, to say the least. And she has the speed and the power behind each and every one of these kicks. Occasionally, gives off a simple kick. We shall see what we have here, though. And a powerful kick right up in the air. Oh! Into a face, not into the hands, which progresses the Diva Dolls to first base. As we are now 7-11. Yeah, knowing the Diva Dolls in the past games, they don't get held down in water for very long. I mean, the few times they do, it's rare. It's very rare, but usually the Diva Dolls have a chance, usually in games, to clutch it and bring the scoreboard back into the favor, or at least close to it, which currently they are doing right now. The Hellcats in the lead by 11. Well, actually, not by 11, but the score is 11-7.
Yeah, unfortunately, that second inning really sank the Diva Dolls, but they've been grinding and they've been working their way back, and now they got a bases-loaded opportunity here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yes, indeed. Oh, lost ball there. It looks like they have their 8-point they were looking for, but there is an out. Unfortunately for number 79, Chance.
Yeah, but like we've mentioned, at this point, they will gladly trade some runs for outs.
Absolutely. Well, the score is now 11-8. Diva Dolls trailing behind the Hellcats. Winnie serving the pitch here. Diva Dolls have all the confidence they need.
And that ball's foul, but they're going back to their strategy of hitting it to left field to see if Hart 412 and Special K have learned anything and can start locking those balls down like they're good at.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, here we are at the bottom of the fourth. Things are looking pretty good right now for the Diva Dolls.
It's off the Special K's hands. We could get 2 more runs.
There they go.
We do. We got a 1-run game, Max.
That's what I love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is just a 1-point difference in the scoreboard. Diva Dolls just behind 1.
Where else did you expect it, Max? We expected this to be the best game of the day, and so far, here in the playoffs, it has not disappointed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right now, number 27 for the Diva Dolls, that is Ebony, rather. She has a chance here to bring the score up to a tie. She's playing it safe, though. A wise decision there by Ebony. Eyes are all right now on the kicker. And the nerves
right
are
over the head of Dan
ringing.
Clan, and no one's covering second, and she's safe, and we got a tie game, Max.
Woo! How about that? Yeah, you cannot rest easy on the Diva Dolls. They love to be the center of attention, and certainly right now they are definitely the center of attention, living up to the name, the Diva Dolls.
Max, these even number innings, second inning was bad for the Diva Dolls. Fourth inning is bad for the Hellcats. As we check our league standing here, we have our regular season champions, the undefeated Renegade at 7-0, second Royalty at 6-1, Blackout 5-2, the aforementioned Diva Dolls at 4-3, Hellcats 3-4, Alive and Kickin' 2-5. 412's finest at 1-6, in the main event 0-7. These are also the standings for the playoffs as well. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5.
Right now, these 2 teams are battling for 4th.
And we do want to make reference that the winner of this game will face the winner of our next game, the Renegades, in the main event.
Absolutely. Hellcats have a chance here to bring the score back up into the favor right now. An unexpected tie has been made. As the Hellcats are now going in for the kick here. Served by Kelly, number 9 from the Diva Dolls.
Yeah, last game we noticed that the Diva Dolls were switching between Star and Kelly in their pitchers. They're sticking with Kelly in this game. And after a play like that, you realize why it's the right call.
Absolutely. And out there as Dan Clan tried to make a run for it, but couldn't beat the speed. And another out, caught there by number 7 from Diva Dolls, known as D.
And she fought some demons there and was able to pull that ball in. In that second inning, a lot of those runs were unearned because she dropped a couple of them, but she didn't let it bother her, showed the strength and mental fortitude to catch that ball there and not let it get into her head.
Absolutely, yes, good run there as Hellcats take first base, yet they are still in a bit of an ugly position here in the top of the 5th as they have 2 outs so far and the score is tied. Ideally, they at least want to get 1 point to their name here in this run, but we shall see. And again, provided nothing else goes wrong, we have Royalty. Actually, I take that back. We have main event playing against Renegades coming up next. Again, provided it doesn't rain.
Knock on wood, Max. I'm going to put my meteorologist hat on here.
It's pretty much useless in Pittsburgh.
I think we're going to be able to get it in. Earlier in the week, we were worried we wouldn't be able to bring you this exciting playoff action.
It hurts. It hurts. Well, Hellcats, they tried. Man, oh man, did they try.
And they might want to try to get to Man on the Moon, presented by Roxamore and Rox Landing, headlined by David Mann. He's also known as Mr. Brown. He's been seen on BET's Meet the Browns and It's a Man's World. The show is hosted by, is he for real? Also performing Lillian Cannon and One Eye. Show takes place September 10th at the UPMC Cooper Fieldhouse, formerly known as the A.J. Palumbo Center, on the campus of Duquesne University. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. For tickets, visit www.rockcomedyshow.com. And a reminder, if anybody from the Steel City Kickers brings their team as a group, you will be recognized on stage.
Yeah, I love special shout-outs like that. So... Hellcats right now have the field. Diva Dolls going up for the kick in here in the bottom of the 5th.
Winnie's pitch right down the middle there for the strike.
Yeah, right now this is a very tense moment for both teams, as a tied game would be for anyone. And
safe at second. And Max, we've talked about weather a lot today. Right now, this can be an advantage for the Hellcats. That sun is behind the clouds. So there's no sun to worry about for those high fly balls that the Diva Dolls like to kick off their foots.
Absolutely not. Off topic here, though, Mike. I see a huge swarm of mosquitoes flying around me. I'm like an all-you-can-eat buffet over here. But love to cover this game nonetheless for you guys.
Max,
and unfortunately, that's an out for number 45.
If you got to get bit by a couple bugs for us to bring you the sacrifice, or excuse me, to bring you these games, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I appreciate your honesty there, Mike. But you are absolutely right. Right now, Diva Dolls holding first and second base down. And where's that ball gonna go? Ooh!
It's gonna go through the hands of Melly Mel, but they still are able to get the out at second base third base anyway.
Absolutely, yeah. This is an ugly position here for the Diva Dolls, as they have 2 outs so far. Kelly, certainly a significant hope here for the Diva Dolls, as she's holding down second base.
Chelsea holds down the plate as she kicks it right over Melly Mel's head, right to third. That's 2 outs in a row. where the ball gets past the third baseman, but they're still able to get that out at third base.
Yeah, mark that one down for the records as we moved here to the top of the 6. Moving it over the top of the 6. All right, so just want to bring your attention to the league standings. Renegades 7-0, Royalty. And then we got Blackout 5-2, Diva Dolls 4-3, Hellcatz 3-4, Alive and Kicking 2-5. That Royalty though, let me just get right to you guys.
Max will save you a little work. They
6-1.
are 6-1.
Yep. Just had to see the other sheet there. Beautifully caught there.
Second out there. And from a standpoint of our broadcast, we want to let our viewers know that the rain has picked up a little bit.
Forget about the rain. We're covering a game here, Mike. Yeah, but we might cut this broadcast show. We'll see. We'll see. You guys know how Pittsburgh weather is. Special K holding down second base here.
She goes to third. Little bit of confusion there. Confusion on my part as well. We thought that ball was foul, but apparently it was fair. So now we got a runner in scoring position. That ball is foul as well.
Yeah, it's Special K. She's on it. She has the potential to put the danger back on the scoreboard. I mean, it's already there. It's a bit balanced, but hey, why have a balanced scoreboard when you can have an unbalanced one? Special K. Her eyes are set. Ready for this kick. Served by Kelly. No kick made there by Wreck-It. Oh, but Wreck-It, she has that reputation of doing just that for the opposition. And Special K. There we have it.
No, Max.
Oh, never mind.
There were 2 outs in there. And like we mentioned, Beth with that lockdown defense at first base, and Kelly with the solid throw over there to end the top of the 6th.
My eyes were locked on Special K, and your eyes were locked on the ball. Good thing we have you, Mike.
That's what I'm here for.
All right. An ugly position for anyone at this point as we are at the bottom of the 6th. Score remains 11-11. Hellcatz for a majority of the game were leading, but the Diva Dolls managed to pull the rug from underneath them and climb back up on the scoreboard. And again, we want to bring your attention to the weather. It is it's off and on here, so we might cut the broadcast short. But anyways, these players aiming high, aiming right for the moon. Speaking of which,
Oh, Max, that reminds me. Roxamore and Rock's Landing presents Man on the Moon, headlined by Mr. David Mann. He's also known as Mr. Brown. He's been seen on BET's Meet the Browns and It's a Man's World. Shows hosted by Izzy For Real. Also performing One Eye and Lillian Cannon. Show takes place September 10th. Doors open 6:30. Show starts at 7:30 at the UPMC Cooper Fieldhouse on the campus of Duquesne University. For tickets, visit www.rockcomedyshow.com. And remember, if you're a member of the Steel City Kickers, you bring your team as a group, you're getting recognized right on stage.
yeah, quite an impressive feature there with the show. And safe. It was looking pretty close there. Sharp call. And Diva Dolls hold down first base. Pitch served here by Winnie. Ball is going high, and ooh, it is cut right in the hands of the Hellcatz. Number 15.
Crazy K, Max.
Crazy K. Diva Dolls still have their hopes up, though, as they hold down first base. 1 out here at the bottom of the 6th. And ooh,
Teamwork makes the dream work, Max. Akira teaming up with Special K to make the catch.
Yeah. That's exactly the kind of thing you need to win a game. I mean, that's speed right there by Special K. Whew.
Yeah, we normally see it on the base pass, but this is she's showing out there on the field, and she's getting her redemption story just like D got for the Diva Dolls.
Yeah, she better be making it to the Man in the Moon event. She needs that shout out. Here comes the rain, and surely it shall pass. I'm keeping my optimism up, Mike. I don't care what anyone says. You know, I'm looking at the sun right now, though. That's where my eyes are focused. My eyes are focused on the game. They're focused on the sun. This rain, like any challenge, it shall surely pass. And Diva Dolls right there breaks the score as they hold 12 over 11. Ooh, out on that one. But there you have it. The Diva Dolls, they tipped the scale. 12 over 11, but let's see, there's some discussion going on here. What do we got? What do we got?
Okay, and we do want to let our viewers know, due to the weather, right now we are down to one camera, and we are going to try our hardest to get through this broadcast of this one game. And the following 3 games, it will depend on the weather, but right now it's not looking so good.
Yeah, we don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss that.
Nope.
I haven't seen the Renegades play for quite some time. Come on now. Here we go again with the rain.
And Max, this could be it for the Hellcats. They must get one run to extend their season.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, rain does signify drama, and this is a pretty good game. So I feel like this rain is pretty appropriate for the mood right now. Oh, right there, out, cut there by Star. Yeah, it looks like with the way the weather's going right now, we're not going to make it for the next broadcast, unfortunately. Unless we get that miracle breakthrough in the weather, but yeah, we shall see.
Right now, Max, the Diva Dolls need a miracle breakthrough, and are they going to get it here? Safe! Oh, man!
Yeah. Good run there by Dan Clan, as usual. Unfortunately, we're not going to make it to the next game.
So we do want to apologize to our other teams, but as we've mentioned, if we want to keep these games going, this equipment is very, very expensive.
Yeah.
So we will have action for you next week, and we will update you on the standings and the schedule when the time comes. As A-Lock locks it down, and that ends the game. Your final score, Diva Dolls 12, Hellcats 11.
Yeah, definitely holding that good record of theirs as they go forward. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you again for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports broadcast. All rights are reserved to Roxamore Sports and its CEO and executive producer, Leon Rockymore. Any use of copied footage must have written consent in order to use it. For more information, head to roxamoresports.com to get updated schedules. Replays of this broadcast are available online and on demand on Roku TV, Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and you can check us out on Twitter as well. Again, sorry for the weather, but we won't be covering the next game. But catch us next Sunday. We'll be there. All right. See you later.
Have a good night, everyone.